Hello students, welcome you all guys, welcome you all to Entry App. I am Ankit Sharma and today we are going to discuss about our upcoming CAT 2022 exam guys. As we all know, on the upcoming 27th November, we are having this exam. And finally students, we will have exam after almost 15 days from today students, and I hope you have completed your preparation and this is your revision time guys. And if we talk about the quant section beta, so in quant section practice is very important. I hope you have done your syllabus. I hope you have completed your syllabus and you are taking the mock test as much as possible. But if we talk about some certain topics beta, with those topics many students have phobia guys. So we are going to discuss the concept of those topics only for the upcoming CAT 2022 exam beta. What are those topics? We have listed those topics beta. We have listed those topics and we will discuss those topics and concepts. So that many students have the, in fact beta, many students have the phobia from those topics, like if I talk about geometry, if I talk about number system, and many topics are there students. So if I talk about only geometry students, many students will think what beta, even the serious aspirants, even the very serious aspirant think what beta, they think like in geometry there are so many formulas, so many properties, so many conclusion, how we can remember all the formulas? It is very difficult to remember all the formulas, and applying those formula while taking the exam and doing the actual questions of our CAT exam, it will be very difficult for us. So it is good to skip that topic. They will skip this topic now, and if you will skip this kind of topic beta, this topic will has a very great weightage beta, has a very good weightage guys. In some of the recent years beta, in some of the sets geometry has been asked for only 3 or 4 questions, but in some of the sets it is go up to 7 to 8 questions guys. Clear guys? So the weightage of these topics that we usually ignore can be very high, that the topic that we think like it is very difficult, it cannot be solved by us, the weightage of those topics can be very high, such that algebra and geometry are one of them. So let's discuss some very good concept of geometry. We are not going to discuss whole geometry here. Some very good concept data that can be very handy while solving the actual CAT problems. Okay students, so let's start the geometry students. The topic and the concept that we are going to learn in today's class will be mass point geometry. Okay students, write down the heading students, mass point geometry. What is mass point geometry guys? We will discuss, why we are learning this concept, because this concept is used in many questions of triangle in geometry, and triangle is the most important figure of your geometry. If I talk about your whole geometry section beta, if you will have 5 to 6 questions, in at least 3 to 4 questions the concept of triangle will be applied for sure. There is no issue, there is no second thought in that beta. Triangle is very very important and you must go through the concept of triangle. If I talk about mass point geometry students, what is mass point geometry and why we are learning this, how it is related to triangle? So after covering this concept of mass point geometry, we will be very very comfortable in solving the questions based on triangle, or only those questions in which ratio is matters beta. Ratio of sides, areas of triangle, these kind of things will be solved by this concept mass point geometry, and it is very very important for whole geometry guys. Now students, let's discuss what is mass point geometry students. If I say I am having a seesaw, we all have seen seesaw guys. Seesaw will look like this only. Here we have a pivot and here we have a weight W1 and here we have a weight. If here we have weight of W2 beta, sorry W1 as well, and if this is the midpoint, it means this distance is this distance and this distance and this distance are equal. Are you getting my point beta? The thing which I want to tell you beta, the distance are equal on both from center to both the ends, the distance is equal and the weights are also equal. So you will say if weights are equal and distance is equal, it means what beta? It means there will be a balance in seesaw. We will apply these concepts in geometry, we will apply these concepts in triangle, and mark my words, believe my words, whole triangle will become very easy for you beta. Not whole triangle, in only those questions in which ratio and area will matter only, those questions will become very easy for you. We will do some actual CAT previous year problem as well, and you will come to know how beautiful this concept is and how easily we can solve those questions. So now students, if it is W1, W2, so there will be a balance. But if I shift this pivot, again this is a seesaw beta. Once again. Again this is a seesaw, the same seesaw. Again we are having what beta? W1 weight and W1 weight. And seesaw now has been shifted to this side. Sorry, pivot has been shifted to this side. So do you agree with me? Here weights are equal, but because the distance is more in this side, so ultimately this side will go down. Yes or no guys? Here the resultant weight is more. Yes or no guys? The resultant weight is more beta because pivot has been shifted towards this side. If pivot I will shift here, it will touch the ground. Yes or no beta? Even in this case also it will touch the ground. Yes or no guys? Now students, but if I say in the third case, here I am having a very great weight. I am having, okay, in the third case what is happening beta? Here I am having W1 and here I am having W1, not W1 beta, W2. And if W2 is greater than W1. So you will say if W2 is greater than W1, then it is quite obvious this side will go down. If this side will go down beta, and if I want to have balance in this case, this side will go down, and here in this case this side is going down beta. If in the third case, this is my first case, this is my second case, this is my third case. Now if I want to have balance, so you will say W1 is less, W2 is more. If you will shift this pivot towards the greater weight, this weight will get increased. Yes or no guys? So you will say if I remove this pivot towards this greater weight, now here in this side weight will be increased, and if we want to have balance, we will adjust this pivot to this side only, that's it. It is the quite obvious thing beta, the most basic thing. Now students, what will happen guys? In pivot what will happen? If I say if it is 50 kilogram weight on this side of a pivot, and here we are having a weight of 50 kilogram, or we can say 20 kilogram. So you will say sir, if 50 kilogram weight is here and 20 kilogram is weight is here, it is quite obvious it will go down. But students, if I say what guys? If I say what? Pivot will be in middle, then it will be go down. But if I shift pivot towards the greater weight, then only I can have what beta? The balance. Then only I can have the balance. So if we want to have the balance, then we have to shift the pivot towards the greater weight. Do you agree with me guys? If it is 50 kilogram, it is 20 kilogram. So from this end to pivot distance will be reciprocal to its weight. Okay, let me explain like this beta. If this distance is D1 and if this distance is D2, then you will say if we want to have the balance, then 50 into D1 must be equal to 20 into D2. Are you getting my point guys? So to want to have the balance, if this distance are same beta, so in this case W1 and W2, W1D and W1D were equal, that's why there was a balance. Now guys, here if W1 and W1 weights were equal but the distance was greater here, so that's why beta here we will have the greater weight. So to want to maintain a balance, what we should do beta? To what we should do? If we have shifted the pivot in this side, W2 is more, so this distance should be less. W1 is less, so this distance should be more. Do you agree with me guys? The weights will be reciprocal to the distance. Two is to 5. And students, if I take like this is our this is our seesaw guys, this is our seesaw. If we are having W1 weight here, W2 weight here, and pivot is somewhere here, it is D1 distance, it is D2 distance, it is D1, it is D2. When we will solve the questions on the basics of this, it will become very easy for us beta. So to have the balance beta, W1 D1 must be equal to W2 D2, W1 D1 must be equal to W2 D2, and now you will say W1 upon W2 must be equal to D2 by D1. So can I say guys? Can I say students? The ratio of weight is reciprocal of the ratio of the distance from the pivot to the ends. So you will say sir, if here the weights are in the ratio of 50 is to 20, it means weights are in the ratio of 5 is to 2. So this distance must be in the ratio of 5 is to 2. Are you getting my point? Can I say this ratio will go here and this weight will come here? The ratio of this will be ultimately you will say 2 is to 5 must be the ratio. If it is 2 meter, it must be 5 meter to have the balance. Ultimately 50 into 2, 5 into 20, the product will be W1 D1 must be equal to W2 D2. Now students, if I say this is the pivot beta, this is the pivot, this is what beta 100 kilogram, this is what 70 kilogram. If we want to have the balance and total distance is what beta? Total distance is what beta? 34 meter. Total distance is what? 34 meter. Total distance is total length of seesaw. Total length of seesaw is what? 34 meter. At what distance from point A we should place a pivot? At what distance we should place a pivot so that there will be a balance? So first of all students, let's assume pivot will be placed here. So you will say that the ratio must be what beta? The ratio must be what? 70 will come here, 7 will be the ratio here and 10 will be the ratio here. Are you getting my point? So you will say I have to divide 34 meter in the ratio of 7:10. We all can divide 34 meter in the ratio of 7:10. You will say 14 and 20. Are you getting my point? So from center A, the distance of pivot must be what beta? From the end A, the distance of pivot must be 14 meter, and from point B, from end B, the distance of pivot from point B must be equal to what? 20 meter. And if these are 117, then only there will be a balance. Ultimately, whatever ratio is here beta, 10:7 is ratio. So ultimately 7:10 will be the ratio. Are you getting my point guys? I hope it is clear to you. So if I am making a triangle beta, if I am making a triangle here, and if we are having cVns, we will apply the mass point geometry if we will have cVns guys. What we will have? cVns. What is cVn beta? What is cVn? If you are having any triangle like this, if you are having any triangle like this, A, B and C, then you will say what, guys? Then you will say what? Cvns will be what? If you join A to this line, AD is the CVN. BE is also a CVN. Sorry, A is also a CVN. AF is also a CVN. So any line beta, any line which do what, guys? Any line which do what? If I join the vertex to any point of the opposite line, it will be a CVN. So you will say median will be a CVN. Yes, median will be a CVN, but median is a special case. It will bisect the opposite side. So we will we discuss that separately. But any line which joins any vertex to opposite side will be known as CVN. If two lines, you will say BC, BG is also a CVN. So I think you have come to know about the CVN. What is CVN beta? What is CVN? Very good concept, very great concept are waiting for you guys. Now students, if I say here we are having a triangle, guys. Here we are having a triangle. In triangle we are having CVNs. In triangle we are having CVNs. Okay, before discussing that, if I tell you guys this is a seesaw, this is 30 kilogram, this is 50 kilogram. So you will say the ratio of distance is nothing but 5:3. Yes or no, guys? The ratio of distance is nothing but 5:3. Do you agree with me? On this pivot, I will have the total weight of 80 kilogram. Very basic thing, 30 kilogram, 50 kilogram, 80 kilogram. And now students, what will happen, guys? Similarly, guys, if it is 80 kilogram, and if I talk about the two pivot beta, if I talk about the two seesaw having common pivot, what we will do in this case? Having common pivot. So you will say when we are having common pivot, then we should do one thing here. That is nothing but, if here weight are x and y, on this pivot the weight will be same beta. So if on this seesaw the weights are x and y, and on this seesaw weight is a and b, then x plus y must be equal to a plus b, because on this seesaw, on this pivot, the weight will be constant. Are you getting my point? X plus y, not x plus y plus a plus b. It will be x plus y will be equal to a plus b. So these are the two concepts that you must know before starting what beta? Before starting what? Mass point geometry in triangles. Clear? So weight on ends will be equal to weight on the pivot. The sum of weight which is present at the ends will be equal to weight at the pivot, and if we are having any common pivot, then x plus y must be equal to a plus b. I hope it is clear to each and everyone. Now students, if I am having two pivots are joining beta, if I am having two pivots are joining, and one seesaw is here, one pivot is here, and here the ratio is given as 3:5, and here the ratio is given as 2:5. So students, what will happen here in this case? What will happen in this case? According to this, if the distance is 5 beta, the weight on this point must be 5, and the weight on this point must be 3. Yes or no, guys? Ultimately 5 3s are 15, 5 3s are 15. And now according to this seesaw beta, the weight must be what? 2, and the weight must be here what beta? 5. Yes or no, guys? We have done this now. Beta. If it is 7:3, so weight will be here 3 and here 7. Yes or no, guys? So the same thing we are doing here. But here you will say on this pivot guys, on this point, the weights must be same. So from this side we are having 5, from this side we are having 2. So let's assume the multiple of 5 and 2, that is 10 only. So if 5 unit, sorry guys, if 5 unit equal to 10, then 3 unit must be equal to what, beta? Then 3 unit must be equal to what, beta? 6 only. Ultimately the ratio must be 5:3. Ratio of 10 and 6 will be 5:3. Yes or no, beta? It can be 10 and 6 ratio is 5:3. If the these distance are in the ratio of 5:3, so the weights on these ends must be in the ratio of 3:5. So 5:3, 3:5. That's it. And here, guys, if 2 has become 10, it means 5 will become 25. Yes or no? So this is how we will manage the different weights on a point. This is how we will manage the different weights on a single point. Are you getting my point, beta? It is what? 2:5. So it is 2 will be here, 5 will be here. The ratio of distance is 2:5. So the ratio of weights must be 5:2. Yes, sir. 2:5, 25 and 10, 5:2. Everything is maintained. Are you getting my point? So this is how we will handle the common end, or we can say when two rods are joining. Now students, let's discuss this concept in triangle, guys. If we are having a triangle like this, and this side is given as A, B, C. Let me write a question for you, guys. Direct question we are solving, beta. We are solving direct questions now. This is very important concept that we are going to learn. This point is D, this point is E. Here some things are given, beta. That is what, beta? AD is to DC is given as 5:3. AD is to DC is given as 5:3. Not, guys, 5:3. This 3:2, and AE is to BC, AE is to BE is given as 5:3. These are the points which are given. You need to find out, first of all, these are serials, these are not medians, beta. They are intersecting at point F. They are intersecting at point F. So you need to find out the things which are given are AD is to DC, 3:2, this is given, beta. This is given as 5:3. AE is to BE is given as what, beta? 5:3. And you need to find out what is the ratio of EF is to FC. And you need to find out one more thing, BF is to FD. The first question, guys, very important question. Students, if we look at this kind of question for the first time, what is strike in our mind, beta? Sir, there can be some similar triangle. We are talking about the ratios. We are talking about the ratios. So there should be some similar triangles. In similar triangle, ratio of corresponding sides must be same. And we will come to know here, sir, we cannot prove the triangles similar because only one common is, nothing is given. No sides are not nothing is given, but only ratios are given. So we cannot prove the internal triangles similar as well. Then how we can prove? Then how we can solve this question, beta? There is only one way to solve this kind of question, beta. You have to use mass points geometry. You have to use mass point geometry. Sir, here, guys, what I will say, you will say, if the ratio is 3:2 here, then the weight from this rod AC, this line AC will be 2 here, and the weight at C point must be 3 here. Yes or no, guys? Are you getting my point? And similarly, you will say the weight of 3 must be the weight if the ratio is 3 here, so weight must be 3 unit here and the weight must be 5 unit here. Are you getting my point, guys? So now we will say, guys, here we must have the equal weight. Let's assume a weight which is multiple of 3 and 2 both. Let's assume a weight which is multiple of 3 and 2 both. You will say that weight is nothing but 6. LCM of 3 and 2 we will assume. It means if 3 will become 6, that means 5 will become 10. You will say here 2 is become 6, it means 3 will become 9. Getting my point? So now is there the balance? Let's check there is balance or not. The ratio is 3:5. So ratio must be 5:3. Yes sir, the ratio between 10 and 6 is nothing but 5:3. The ratio between these length is 3:2. So the ratio of the weights at end must be 2:3. 6 and 9, the ratio is 2:3. Yes or no, guys? Now guys, the good thing is what? If you have done only this much work, your whole question has been solved. You will take less than 20 seconds in writing like this, beta. Your whole question has been solved now. Congratulations. These kind of questions has become very easy for you guys. How it has been solved, sir? How it has been solved? Let's solve, guys. Students, I know that we have discussed this concept. If this is a pivot, this is a 20 kilogram, this is 30 kilogram, it means on this pivot we are having 50 kilogram. Yes or no? On this pivot we are having 50 kilogram. So you will say if it is 50 kilogram, guys, if it is 50 kilogram, you will say here we are having 6 kilogram, here we are having 10 kilogram. So on E we must have, it is a pivot for C, so AB. So it must be 16. 10 plus 6, 16. Yes or no, guys? Similarly, students, you will say what, beta? Here the weight is 9, here the weight is 16. So on this point, the let's assume EC as a seesaw. So you will say EF will be equal to what, beta? EC will be okay. Let's assume EC is a seesaw and weights are 16 and 9 respectively. So the ratio between EF and FC must be equal to what, beta? 9:16. So that's why, beta, the correct answer is what, beta? 9:16. In 20 seconds you can solve this question, beta. And let's assume question is asking about BF and FD as well. BF and FD as well. So it is 9, it is 6. So on P we will have 15. On this point, sorry. On this point we will have what, beta? 15. It is D point, beta. It is D point. And on D point we will have 15. It is 15, it is 10. So here let's assume BD is a seesaw. If weights are 15 and 10, it means ratio must be 10 and 15. Or we can say 3:2. 15 and 10 can be cancelled, beta. So 15:10 is the ratio, or we can say 3:2 is the ratio between BF and FD. So this is how we will solve this question, beta. This is how we will solve this question. I hope you are very comfortable. And if you have done your calculation correct, guys, if you have done your calculation correct, then what we should do, guys, then what we should do, we should check, beta, 15 plus 10, F is a common pivot for seesaw BD and seesaw EC. So on F the weight is 16 plus 9, 25 we are having according to this seesaw, and according to this seesaw also, according to BD also, the weight is 25. Are you getting my point? 10 plus 15, 25. It means there is a balance. And now you will say what, beta? Now you will say what? It means there is a balance. And now you can, if it is a balance, beta, it means your calculation is correct. I hope you all are very, very comfortable, guys. Can you solve this kind of question? And do you want to have one more example, guys? You will pause the video. I am writing a question for you guys. You will pause the video and you will try to solve this question, guys. One thing, guys. I am writing a question for you students. I am writing a question for you here. Let me include some slides here. Students, if we are having a triangle, like this, A, B and C, and some sides are given like some CVNs are given. This is one of the CVN, this is also one of the CVN, and some ratios are given. The ratios are what, beta? This is nothing but this is D, this is E. They are getting intersected at what, beta? F point, and some ratios are given, beta. AD is to DC is given as 4:5, and BE is to EC not BE is to EC, it will become the same question, beta. Let's write, okay, DF is to FP is also given, beta. DF is to FC is given as 2:3. What is given, beta? Let me explain the question. DF is to FC is given and AF is to FE is given. AF is to FE is given as 6:5. You need to find out BE is to AC, BE is to EC and AD is to DC. These are the things you need to find out. Now students, what is given? DF is to FC is given as 2:3. Sorry guys, sorry. DF is to FB, make it FB. And AF is to FE, okay. DF is to FB is given as 2:3. It means if it is 2, it must be 3. Are you getting my point? So you will say the weight at D point will be 3, the weight at B point will be 2. Yes or no, guys? And similarly, AF and EF is also given, beta. AF is to EF is also given. AF is to EF, you will say AF is given as 6. So FE will be 5. So you will say the weights at A point and F point, at A point and E point, and at A weight will be 5 and at E weight will be 6. So according to the seesaw BD, the weight must be 5 here, and according to according to the seesaw A, weight must be 5 plus 6, 11 here. So let's assume weight is 55 because weight must be equal. Let's assume weight is 55 in this case. So if you are assuming 55, beta, do you agree with me? This is 3 weight, this is 2 weight, 5 weight has become 55. It means here we will have 33. Yes or no, guys? And here we will have 22. We all can do the calculation in ratio, beta. If 5 unit has become 55, can you divide 55 in the ratio of 2:3? Yes sir, we can divide the ratio 55 in the ratio of 2:3. So you will say 22 and 33. Can you divide the 55 in the ratio of 5:6? Can you divide the 55 in the ratio of 5:6? Yes sir, definitely we can divide. 11 units, 5 and 6, 11 unit has become 55. It means 1 unit equal to 5 only. So it will be 25 weight and it will be 30 weight. Are you getting my point? Now students, do you agree with me? On the seesaw AC, it is 33, it is 25. So you will say what, beta? 33, 25. it means the sum of weights of A and C must be equal to 33 because this is the pivot for C. So AC, it is 33, so it must be 20, it is 33, it is 25, so it must be 8 here. And now you will observe beta, if I put 8 here, in this side also I am getting balance, 22, 8, 22 plus 8 on this. For BC seesaw, pivot is E and there also we are getting 30 weight, it means my calculation is correct. It means, students, have we got our answer now? Beta, you can do this calculation in just 30 seconds. Have we got our answer now? Yes sir, definitely we have got. B is to EC I need to find out beta. I need to find out B is to EC. Sir, weights are 22 and 4. Weights are 22 and 8. So you will say 8 will be here. The ratio of distance for B will be 8 and the ratio of distance for EC will be 22. So you will say 4 by 11, that's it. 4 is to 11 is the answer for B is to EC. B is to EC is nothing but 4 is to 11. That is the correct answer. And here for AD is to DC, what will happen beta? For AD is to DC, what will happen? You will say weights are 25 and 8. So here we will have 8 and here we will have 25. 8 is to 25 is the correct answer beta. BD is to DC will be equal to 8 is to 25. Do you all agree with me guys? Do you all agree with me? 4 is to 11 and 8 is to 25. I hope it is clear to each and everyone and we are very comfortable in this kind of questions and concept. So this is how these concepts are very important for us guys. This is how these concepts are very important for us. Now students, this is what beta, only Sevians we have discussed. The case of transversal line. If I talk about transversal line, what is transversal line beta? If it is ABC, it is transversal line. So transversal will not be a Sevian. So transversal case will be handled differently in mass point geometry. If you are having this kind of figure na, then you cannot apply this kind of things. If we will have the proper time, then I will let you know about this as well. But this is MPG beta, mass point geometry. I think it is clear to each and every one. Now let's discuss the mass point geometry in the concept of mass point geometry with the area as well. Okay, application of mass point geometry. In the questions related to area of triangle. In the questions related to area of triangle. Area of triangles. It is very important concept beta that you must know. If we are having any triangle beta, so you will say what beta? Okay, let's discuss this. Okay, let me make a triangle for you guys. Let's have a random triangle. And if a line divides this side in the ratio of 3:2. Divides this side in the ratio of 3:2. So do you agree with me? For this triangle beta, the basic thing na, you can note this as well. If this Sevian is dividing the base in the ratio, the line BC in the ratio of 3:2, it means the ratio of area will also be equal to 3:2. Why guys beta? Because if I talk about it is 3:2, let's assume it is 3x, it is 2x beta. So area of this triangle, height for both the smaller triangle ABD and ADC will remain constant, because height is what beta? Height is always a perpendicular distance. Height is always a perpendicular distance, beta. So this height will remain same for triangle ABD as well and for triangle ADC as well. What is the area of triangle ABD? You will say 1 by 2 into base into height. Triangle ABD's area is 1 by 2 into base is what, beta? 3x, and height is what? Let's assume h. And what is the area of triangle ADC? You will say 1 by 2 into base is what? 2x, and height will also be same. The height is not AC. For triangle ADC, height is not AC or AD. Height is always the perpendicular from the vertex to the opposite side. So you will say 2x into h here. And when I will divide this, it will be what, beta? Ultimately 3 by 2 only. Yes or no? So it means if we are having a CVN and we will observe a CVN is dividing the opposite line in the ratio of 5:2, and if this area is 15, then this area will be 6 only. The ratio must be same. Are you getting my point? Ratio of areas must be same. If I observe a triangle is there and this CVN is dividing the ratio of 3:7. If this area is 18, so this will be 6 7 ja 42. Ultimately, ratio between the areas must also be 3:7. I hope it is clear to you. Now students, one more application. If the area is given, beta, if the area of this triangle is given as 70 and it is given as 24.5, so what is the relation between them, beta? You will say it will be, one thing guys, by 3.5 I will get cancelled, so it will be 20. The ratio between these two areas is what, beta? 70 and 24.5 is what, guys? So you will say 70 and 24.5, what is the ratio? By 3.5 it will get cancelled for how many times? 20 times. And one second. And by 3.5 it will cancel for how many times, beta? It will cancel, one second guys, seven times. Yes or no? So ultimately you will say 49 140, okay, 20 by 7. So it means if the ratio of areas, a CVN is dividing a triangle in two areas which are in the ratio of 20:7, it means that this ratio will also be 20:7 only. I hope it is clear to you guys. I hope it is very, very clear to you, students. Similarly, students, if I tell you, okay, I hope it is clear to you. This must be very, very clear to you. Let's normalize this method. I hope it is very, very clear to you. It is x, it is y. So students, do you agree with me? If I want to find out the area of triangle ABD, if I know the triangle area of triangle ABC, ABD is a Chotku triangle. So triangle ABD and triangle ADC's ratio must be x:y. So can you divide this base in the ratio of x:y? Can you divide this areas in the ratio of x:y? Yes sir, we can divide respective ratio upon sum of the ratio into total area. Yes or no, by the triangle ABC. And similarly for triangle ADC, ABD, it is what? Y upon x plus y, triangle ABC. Is this clear to each and every one, guys? So this is very important application that you must know, beta. This is very important application that you must know. Now students, let's have a question on which is based on the area. Okay students, let's make a triangle. ABC is a triangle, guys. ABC is a triangle. ABC is a triangle, and the some things are given here, beta. Some things are given. That is what, students. One second. Okay. If we are having two CVNs, like from this to this and from this to this, and if areas are 15, 24 and 15, 30 and 24. (15, 30 and 24). These areas are given only, guys. You have to find out. You have to find out the area of triangle ABC. The area of triangle ABC. What will be the area of triangle ABC? These points are D, E, F. Find the area of quadrilateral AEFD as well. How to deal these questions, beta? I am explaining to you. Students, if I talk about the triangle BEC, okay, let's discuss this. Triangle, can you observe the triangle BEC, guys? Yes, sir, we can observe this triangle BEC. BF is CVN for EC, yes or no, guys? BF is CVN for EC and BF is dividing the areas. Arey beta, BEC is a triangle. BEC is a triangle and I am joining B to F, means I am joining the point B with the opposite side of this point B. So you will say what, beta? BF will be a CVN and BF is dividing the areas of triangle BEC in two areas which are in the ratio of 1:2. Students, you can find the ratio 1:2 here. It means the ratio of sides will also be in the ratio of 1:2. Are you getting my point, guys? So here the weight must be 1, here the weight must be 2. Yes or no, guys? And similarly, the thing that I have to look into this, beta, that is what 1:2. And here, guys, if I consider the triangle, BDC, guys, if I consider the triangle BDC, you will say for the triangle BDC, CF is a CVN. CF is a CVN. Yes or no, guys? For the triangle BDC, CF is a CVN and CVN is dividing the triangle in two areas which are 24 and 30. It means CVN is dividing in what ratio, beta? We all can find the ratio 24 and 30. What is the ratio, beta? 24 is 6, 4 is 6, 5. So ultimately 4:5 is the ratio. Yes or no, beta? 4:5 is the ratio. It means the weight will be 4 here on B point and the weight will be 5 on D point. Are you getting my point? And now, students, do you agree with me? Now I can find the ratios quite comfortably. I can find the ratio of any sides now, because I have come to know here 2 and 1, the weight is 3 on this common pivot F, and here the weight is 4 and 5. So the weight is what, beta? 9. So let's assume the total weight is what? The LCM of 3 and 9, that is 9 only. Are you getting my point? If weight is 9 here, guys, so you will say if weight is 9 here, okay, 5 and 4, that is all okay, sir. Here the weight will be 5, here the weight will be 4, the total weight will be 9. But here the weight will be what, beta? If 3 has become 9, so here, guys, can you divide 9 in the ratio of 2:1? Can you divide 9 in the ratio of 2:1? Yes, sir, definitely we can divide. It will become 6, it will become 3. I hope this ink is visible, guys. This blue ink is visible to you guys. Now students, change the ink of pen now. Now we have come to know if this is 4, this is 6. Let's discuss AB as a seesaw, guys. Let's discuss AB as a seesaw. So 6 will be the pivot. So if it is 4, it must be 2. Then only 4 plus 2 total weight will become 6. Now here also it has automatically be in balance beta. So you will say there is a balance 3 and 2 total weight is 5. Now students, can you find the remaining ratios? If it is 2, it is 4, it means this ratio is nothing but. It means the ratio between EB and EA, this is 2, this is 4. So ultimately the ratio will be what beta? The ratio will be 2 here, the ratio will be 1 here. Yes or no? Can we divide? Okay, weights are 2 and 4. So the ratio of length will be 2 is to 1, 2 and 4. So 4 is 1 is to, once again guys, let me repeat these things. If the weights are 2 and 4, so ratio must be in the ratio of 4 is to 2. So 4 and 2 will be cancelled by 2 is to 1. That's it. Yes or no, guys? And similarly, guys, here also, here the weights are 2 and 3. So it will become 3 is to 2 here. Yes or no, guys? Now students, now guys, now what will happen, sir? Now what will happen? Just understand this diagram beta. This is very, very important. You all can solve this kind of question in less than 30 seconds beta. Now students, what will happen? Here we have come to know that whole area, if I look at the triangle ABC, consider the triangle ABC, guys. Consider the triangle ABC. Very important thing we are going to discuss now. Consider the triangle ABC. And now you will say what? ABC is a triangle. And what I want to tell you guys, if ABC is a triangle, then BD is a median of that. Then BD is a median of that. And this median dividing the triangle in the ratio of 2 is to 3. This median dividing the triangle in the ratio of 2 is to 3. And this area is what, sir? This area is 30 plus 24. What is the area of triangle BDC? You will say area of triangle BDC. Area of triangle BDC is nothing but, area of triangle BDC is nothing but 54. So area of triangle ABD must be what beta? Area of triangle ABD must be what? You will say this CV BD is dividing AC in the ratio of 2 is to 3. So ratio of these two triangles must be in the ratio of 3 is to 2. 3 is to 2, 3 is to 2, yes or no? If 2x will be equal to 54, so 3x will be 81. It means area of this triangle beta, area of which triangle? Area of this triangle will be 81, yes or no, guys? If area of this triangle is 81 and area of this small triangle is 15, it means the remaining must be 76. So it is what beta? It is the area of quadrilateral AEFD. It is 76, sir. Yes or no, guys? Because 76 plus 15 will become what beta? 76 plus 15 will become what? Wait 1 second. It is 66, sorry. So it will be 66, guys. 66. I have done the calculation error. It will be 66. 66 plus 15 will become 81. Clear, guys? So this must be 81. So triangle AEFD will be equal to what beta? 66. And now you will say what beta? 66 plus 15. Okay, let's verify this. Let's verify this beta. B and A is what beta? B and A is what? you will say BE and AE are in the ratio of 1:2. So ratio of the areas of triangle BEC and CEA must be in the ratio of 1:2. You will say 30 plus 40, 30 plus 15, 45, and 24 plus 66, 90. 45 and 90. So the ratio of areas we have got 1:2, which is SMS, the ratio of these two sets 1:2. I hope it is clear to each and everyone, guys. We are not having a single issue in this kind of questions, and if we will have the concept from this topic, beta, if we will have the concept from this topic, then we will be very comfortable in solving these kind of questions and concept. Okay, students. So that's it from this class, guys. In the upcoming class also we will have some more amazing concepts. I hope you are very familiar with the area related questions. Now if someone will look this diagram now, he will understand nothing, guys. He will understand nothing. But if you have watched the video from the very starting, I hope and I am damn sure you have got each and everything. If still you have any doubt, beta, please comment your query in the comment box. Our team will reply you, guys. Thank you so much to all of you. Keep sharing this video, guys. Don't forget to like this video. If you have got something extraordinary in this video, then only you will like this video. Otherwise, dislike this video. Okay, students. Thank you so much to all of you. Bye bye. Take care. We will meet in the next class. Till then, thank you so much.